In the Glide range of foils, we have the Glide Surf and the Glide Wind. And the main differences between those two are the length of the fuselage and the length of the mast. The Glide Surf is a shorter fuselage and a shorter mast, which makes it feel more maneuverable in the waves. And the Glide Wind has a longer fuselage and a longer mast, which means that you have a little bit more stability out of it. It's also better for windsurfing because the sail is further forward on the board. So that having the front wing a little bit in front of the mast is better for the Glide Wind. We've got many different sizes this year. We've got from 11 all the way up to 19 in the Glide Wind and 11 all the way to 23 in the Glide Surf. Actually, all the wings are interchangeable, so you can use any of them with any of the fuselages. The smallest wings are better for higher wind, faster motion. I like to use the 11 and the 13 mainly for winging here on Maui. As you get into the bigger sizes, it's better for lighter wind or people who are, maybe beginning with foiling because it's a lot more stable. You get the 15, the 17, the 19, and those big sizes are really super stable. They're a little slower, but they're definitely way easier to learn with than the smaller sizes. So to compare the Glide Surf HP and the Glide Wind HP to the Glide Surf and Glide Wind that we offered before, you'll notice it's a slightly higher aspect ratio and a slightly narrower profile on the front wings and also a way thinner tail wing, and it's flat. Generally, it's just a much easier foil to use. It's faster, the lift is smoother, and when you get right up to the top of the lift, it's less likely for it to jump out of the water and then make you nosedive. It's an easier foil and a way better foil to use. The main improvements for this year are that we've filled in all the holes inside the aluminium mast so you don't get water inside the mast anymore. And also the surf plate has been improved because now there are holes at the front and back that you can slot the screws into, so it's way easier to attach it onto the board. For the larger sailor and for people who want to go in really light winds, we have the 23 front wing, which is excellent. It has a lot more lift even than the 19. And I think that people who want to take really good advantage of super light winds or people who are getting into foiling and people who are heavier, they're going to have a lot of fun with that wing.